so we got this really awesome maroon Corvette Grand. What all is this thing getting done to it?
What all is this thing getting done here, buddy?
Getting cam package, headers, intake.
Awesome. You didn't do heads on your car?
No, certainly didn't. Not yet, at least.
So what all you have left on this, other than...
Put the front cover back together, valve springs, and headers.
Oh, okay. Pretty simple build on this.
Little lift for sticks back.
Karma with a K?
Huh?
What? Is Karma with a K?
Say caramel with a K.
Caramel or Karma?
He's got learning deficiencies.
I don't know. He said imagination into his phone earlier, and I asked him if he didn't know how to spell imagination.
He doesn't know how to spell a lot of things. He also thinks 95 goes to California.
What?
What'd you call him? Mowgli?
Mowgli?
I'm not sure what that means. Bear? Yeah, it's from the Jungle Book. Yeah. What? You're referencing the Jungle Book? You don't even have kids.
That's why I see what the Jungle Book is.
Bro, I was a kid when the Jungle Book came out. Oh. Our dads were kids when the Jungle Book came out.
My brother used to call me Mowgli.
We're talking... I'm talking the original one, but I watched it. Yeah, that was like my favorite Disney. The black and white one there was back then. The Jungle Book, I mean, may have been out when I was a kid. I don't know when the remastered version came out, but... How old are you? 33. Oh, well, I'm not that. 6 years, but I guess in kids' terms, that's a long time. When you were probably watching that thing when you were 8, I was 14 or whatever, watching something else. 4 probably. Watching Pamela Anderson get railed on a boat. Chirp. Oh God. There he goes. They're getting wild.
Pedal to the metal, buddy.
Perfect. That's what they call me. Perfect. Perfection. This is a... Why is that light on? Turn off. There we go. 2012 base C6 LS3 car. We did full cam package, American Racing headers, and a Veram. It baselined, I think, right at 400. Yes, 400 it made. So we'll see what it does after a cam package, cam and headers. Generally, I don't know, 60 probably, 70 maybe, for lucky. We'll find out. It's auto. And 435 torque, so it's pretty close on my guess. It's pretty good. I mean, this thing might pick up. Let me see. I got enough timing in it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of fuel actually, and then probably not do a ton else. I'm adding 3%. It was like 13.0, 1290-ish, so I'll get it down to like 12.7-ish, whatever 3% does, and then I'll re-evaluate. I could never own a car with tan interior, just simply because I would f***ing destroy it. But we very rarely get cars in here with tan interior, mainly because we do all Z06s, and Z06s don't have tan interior. They have like the gray, or the black and gray, or the black and red, or just all black. But I can appreciate the tan whenever we get it. I could just never physically own one. Like this color, the maroon with the tan, it's a classy look. Torque. It liked the extra fuel for the torque, which is usually what happens. It usually likes the fuel for the torque more than it does the power. I'm just going to check how this thing shifts, because the tune is pretty damn close. I mean, we've done a couple of these identical setups, so they don't really differ that much. I didn't expect it to spin that bad in second.
I see the guy was paying attention.
Yeah, he don't know what the f is going on. All right, let this thing cool down a little bit. And ready to go. Less, but it's a little cold. I'm gonna make another one. All right, made a little less there too. So 481, 449. So 81 horsepower from cam headers and intake. Tune obviously, but on to the next.
What?
God, you, it looks like you're getting upset or something.
I don't get upset.
I don't know.
Takes a lot. I asked Matt the same question. What tool do you think a mechanic should buy for, I don't know, something that they would use all the time, for like a new box that they're building up of tools?
Sockets, ratchets, screwdrivers, basic.
Have all that.
All right.
Is there any one specific tool that you would be like, you need that?
I don't know. What did Matt say?
Well, I told him I was thinking like an electric ratchet, because I see you guys use them all the time.
Depends how much you're working on cars.
Well, it's mostly just for working on my own shit.
I guess. Nice to have. I'd do it every day, though. So what did he say?
Impact gun.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing.
No one specific tool you'd be like, you gotta have?
Nope. Not that I can think of off the top of my head. You got an air compressor?
No.
There's the impact gun, unless you get an electric one.
Yeah. I have an electric impact gun, but it's huge.
They usually are.
Which I pretty much only exclusively use it for taking my wheels on and off.
I've seen so many, I've worked with so many people that come in, like this one dude I worked with, he could have built up on his sockets, ratchets, screwdriver, all that stuff, pliers, like there's all kinds of shit you need to get the job done. And he'd be out buying airlines and stupid shit that he didn't need. He had an airline at the shop that he could have used, but he needed some special airline for his one impact. He just wanted to buy that he thought was cool, not that he, you know, could use.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna buy that. That's not how it works. Unless it's gonna make you money, or make you do the job faster, doesn't do me any good. Most people don't realize how much you actually need to work on every manufacturer. You're the general repair shop. There's all kinds of special tools.
A lot of one-off tools.
Yeah.
Different brands and stuff.
Yep. Thousands of them.
That's a pain in the ass.
You have no idea. Like this thing right here. This thing was like for like a 40 Conline, like spring for a brake. It was I even forget how to use it now or what it even looked like. But it was great. It was the best. You had to have it. This tool right here, go back here. Fords, like the early like 3-valve. The spark plugs would break off in the cylinder head, and this was a tool that you could use to get the broken piece out of the head. I can't. If this tool didn't exist, oh my god, I can't even imagine. I mean, I don't really use any special tools for these things. It's all pliers, little picks, you know, sockets, all that stuff. It's usually never this big getting this stuff out of here. But the fact that this guy's got all these, I don't feel like cutting all those zip ties to get them. He did away with the shocks. So he's got resistors plugged in and stuff like that. And he's got them all zip tied. It's just a nightmare. I might just have to lift up the trans a little bit, get it come through. I really don't want to cut it.
Are the clutches something you like doing, or are they kind of a pain in the ass?
I don't mind them.
Not too bad.
No, I don't mind them. Something like this where it's filthy and old. And being an asshole.
A little more tedious on something like this.
Yeah, there's just... Honestly, I mean, they're not that bad at all, dude. Not at all. This is just a little extra bullshit I'm getting frustrated with.
So the clutch just about wrapped up in this thing, besides throwing everything back together?
Yeah, bolted on the car. We got a long way to go until it's done.